For 3 weeks, I've sat at home. For 3 weeks, I've listened to the wah of Jon Moxley. I've listened to him go on his rants. I've listened to him go on his raves. His mother's a whore. He's seen the underbelly of professional wrestling. Congratulations. Because tonight, 3 weeks later, a man walks down that aisle with a hood over his head. Is it the Phantom of the Opera? Is it the Phantom of the Sorg Opera? You could call it that. But what you should probably call it is the DR. The man who 3 weeks ago you thought it might be a funny story to take me in the ring, and you thought that if you could put the chair over my ribs, and if you could just possibly put me out for just a little bit of time, that might give you time to focus on one Jake Crist and have you time in order to get your belt. It doesn't work that way. You see, I'm the most resilient man here in the HWA, probably beyond. You see, when you change the game, when you think you can change things in the middle, you got to think about who you're working with. You're talking about a man who's learned about adaptation. Because you talk about the underbelly of professional wrestling. I've been there. You don't tell me I haven't seen it. I was sitting back watching you, helping you win HWA titles 2 years ago. Why? Because I needed to. Because for a good long time, I was being shoveled shit. So in order to get myself, in order to raise my status up just a little bit, yeah, I had to hang out. I had to help you. Because it helped me. But tonight what I did wasn't necessarily even to help me. Tonight was to hurt you. I wasn't doing any favors for Jake Crist. I wasn't doing any favors for anybody. I came out there not because I'm friends with the Crist brothers. I don't like them. They don't like me. That's fantastic. But one thing that they both don't like, that I don't like either, is you, Jon Moxley. You put me out for 3 weeks. Tonight it was a chair. Tomorrow, I might jam a drumstick in your eyeball. I don't care. It doesn't make a difference. If you want to get crazy, if you want to hang in the balconies and you want to talk to the stars, I'll get crazy with you. It's not a problem. But Jon Moxley, you see, when you do things the way that you do them, to a man like me, I know the game. I've been hanging around. You see, adaptation is the key. This whole game that we play, this whole thing that we do, it's all survival of the fittest. Jon Moxley, we're cut from a similar mold. We're not cut from the same mold, but we're cut from a similar mold. You're one of the big dogs around here. But you're not the fittest. You're not the natural selection. That's me. I write the book, I make the rules. I might have fallen once, you might have put me down once. But I come back. I come back explosively. I come back to a point where Jon Moxley, even you will understand. Because you see, when natural selection runs its course on you, you have only one choice. That's to fall at my feet, Jon Moxley. And if I need to get crazy, we'll get crazy. We'll get plenty crazy. But at the end of the day, there's only one way to do it. One way to do it all. And we all know how to do it. And that's DR style. Can you do it, Jon Moxley?